My dear friends, listen, comfort feels like peace, but is the most dangerous place you can stay. It doesn't attack you loudly. It slowly puts your dreams to sleep. While you relax, time keeps moving forward without you. Comfort whispers that tomorrow is better than today. It convinces you that waiting is wisdom. But growth never visits comfortable places. Nothing powerful is born where everything feels easy. Your potential begins to fade the moment struggle disappears. You stop pushing, not because you can't, but because you don't have to. Comfort makes average feel acceptable. It turns routine into a prison you don't notice. Days pass, then years, and suddenly life feels stuck. Not because you failed, but because you settled. Greatness always demands discomfort first. And the moment you choose comfort, growth walks away. Comfort feels safe, familiar, and calm, but it quietly stops your evolution. It convinces you that where you are is good enough. It removes urgency from your spirit. Days become routines instead of opportunities. You stop asking for more from life. Your hunger fades before your dreams are fulfilled. Comfort doesn't break you, it pauses you, and most people never notice when they stop growing. Growth always begins with discomfort, uncertainty, and fear. Every next level demands something you've never done before. But comfort hates risk and avoids challenge. It teaches you to protect what you have instead of chasing what you could become. You choose ease over effort, silence over courage, familiar pain over unfamiliar progress. And slowly, your potential shrinks. Comfort tells you there is time. Time to start later, time to try tomorrow, time to change someday. But time never waits for comfort. Life moves forward with or without your permission. While you delay, others decide, and opportunity passes quietly. You don't lose ambition suddenly. You lose it gradually. One comfortable choice at a time, one excuse accepted, one fear avoided, until the fire you once had feels distant. Comfort doesn't steal dreams overnight. It lets them fade slowly. The comfort zone is not a place of rest. It is a place of stagnation. Nothing new grows there. Nothing powerful is created there. No strong character is built there. It feels warm but produces weakness. It feels peaceful but kills progress. And it keeps you small. Every great transformation begins with discomfort. The gym hurts before the body changes. Discipline hurts before freedom arrives. Failure hurts before wisdom is gained. But comfort avoids pain at all costs, and in doing so, it avoids growth. Pain teaches. Comfort distracts. Most people pray for success but live comfortably. They want change without challenge, reward without risk, victory without sacrifice. But life doesn't work that way. What you avoid today becomes your regret tomorrow. And comfort often becomes the reason, not failure. Comfort convinces you that average is acceptable, that survival is enough, that settling is smart, that dreaming big is dangerous. It slowly lowers your standards. Your expectations shrink, your courage weakens, and your vision fades. When life feels stuck, comfort is usually the cause. Not lack of talent, not lack of opportunity, but lack of willingness to be uncomfortable. Growth demands effort when motivation is gone, action when fear is loud, movement when comfort feels sweet, and courage when doubt speaks. Comfort teaches you to wait for motivation. Growth demands discipline without motivation. Comfort says rest more, but growth says push a little further. Comfort protects feelings. Growth builds strength. Comfort avoids struggle. Growth embraces it. Your next level will not feel safe. It will feel scary. It will feel uncertain. It will challenge your identity. Comfort wants you to stay who you are. Growth requires you to become someone new, and becoming always feels uncomfortable first, before it feels powerful. Comfort lies politely. It says, you deserve this break. You've done enough. You can try again later. But later becomes never, and rest becomes stagnation, and potential becomes regret, all because comfort sounded reasonable. The pain of discipline hurts for a moment. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. Comfort helps you avoid the first, but guarantees the second. Growth asks you to suffer briefly, so you can live freely later. Comfort trades tomorrow for today. Growth invests today for tomorrow. Every uncomfortable step you take expands your limits. Every hard decision strengthens your character. Every challenge sharpens your mind. Comfort offers none of this. It keeps you unchanged, predictable, safe, and far from greatness. If you feel restless, it's not weakness. It's your potential asking for more. It's growth knocking at the door. Comfort wants you to ignore it, to silence that voice, to stay quiet and still. But greatness never whispers forever. It leaves if ignored. Your future self depends on your uncomfortable decisions today, the actions you delay, the fears you avoid, the habits you refuse to change. Comfort protects your present, but growth builds your future, and you must choose which matters more. Now, comfort feels like control, but it creates limitation. Growth feels chaotic, but it creates expansion. Comfort shrinks your world. Growth enlarges it. Comfort asks you to stay the same. Growth demands transformation, and transformation is never comfortable. At first, nothing extraordinary comes from ordinary effort. Nothing powerful comes from easy choices. Nothing meaningful comes from constant comfort. Your breakthrough is hidden inside discomfort. Your strength is forged in resistance. Your confidence grows through challenge. Comfort delays all of it, indefinitely. One day, comfort will ask for payment in the form of regret, missed chances, unlived potential. Growth also demands payment in discipline, fear, and effort. But growth always pays back. Comfort never does. So remember this truth. Comfort is not your friend. It is a quiet enemy of progress. If you want more, you must move more. If you want change, you must accept discomfort, because the life you dream of lives outside ease, outside safety, outside comfort. And that is where growth begins. Comfort makes you fall in love with routine. You wake up, repeat the same actions, and call it stability. But stability without progress becomes a cage. Your days feel safe but empty. Your mind stops exploring. Your goals stop evolving. And slowly, life becomes predictable instead of meaningful. That is the hidden cost of comfort. Growth requires you to feel before you feel found. It demands courage before confidence. But comfort avoids confusion at all costs. It prefers familiarity over possibility. So you stay where you are understood, instead of going where you can expand. Comfort keeps you known. Growth makes you great. Comfort teaches you to protect your image. Growth teaches you to risk looking foolish. Comfort wants perfection before action. Growth demands action before perfection. That fear of embarrassment is comfort speaking. And every time you listen, opportunity moves on. Growth waits for no one, especially the comfortable. Your comfort zone is built from past victories. What once protected you now limits you. The skills that got you here won't take you further. Growth requires new habits, new thinking, new courage. Comfort resists all of it because change threatens its existence. Comfort numbs your sense of urgency. It tells you there is no rush, but dreams have deadlines. Energy fades with time. Passion weakens without action, and waiting slowly kills momentum. Comfort delays. Growth moves. Most people are not afraid of hard work. They are afraid of uncertainty. Comfort removes uncertainty, but it also removes possibility. Growth lives where outcomes are unknown, where effort has no guarantee. That is where faith is tested. And strength is born. Comfort keeps you entertained. Growth keeps you engaged. Comfort fills time. Growth fulfills purpose. One distracts you from your calling. The other demands your attention. Comfort is easy to choose. Growth is worth the struggle. When you avoid discomfort, you avoid feedback. You stop learning. You stop improving. You stop adjusting. Growth requires correction. Comfort avoids criticism. But without correction, there is no excellence. Only repetition. Comfort convinces you that hard seasons are unnecessary. But every strong person was shaped by pressure. Every leader was refined by resistance. Every breakthrough followed struggle. Comfort produces followers. Growth creates leaders. And leadership is never comfortable, ever. You cannot grow without outgrowing who you used to be. That process feels like loss. Comfort tries to preserve your old identity. Growth demands transformation. Change feels like betrayal of familiar. But staying the same is betrayal of your future. Comfort protects the past. Growth builds a future. Comfort loves excuses. It dresses fear as logic, delay as planning, avoidance as patience. Growth exposes these lies. It demands action, even when conditions are imperfect, especially then. When life becomes too easy, discipline disappears. When discipline disappears, strength fades. Comfort weakens the muscle of effort. Growth strengthens it through resistance. Without resistance, nothing grows. Not muscles, not character, not destiny. Comfort creates dependency on motivation, on mood, on circumstances. Growth creates resilience, the ability to move forward regardless of feeling. Comfort waits. Growth acts. You don't need more inspiration. You need more discomfort. Inspiration excites you briefly. Discomfort changes you permanently. Comfort entertains the mind. Growth transforms the life. And transformation always begins with action, not feelings. Comfort makes small wins feel big enough. Growth reminds you there is more to learn, more to build, more to become. Settling is easier than striving, but striving is how greatness is earned, never gifted. If you only do what feels easy, you will never discover what you are capable of. Comfort hides your true strength. Growth reveals it through struggle, through pressure, through moments you want to quit. But don't. Comfort teaches you to avoid pain. Growth teaches you to use it. Pain becomes information. Failure becomes feedback. Hardship becomes training. Comfort wastes pain. Growth converts it into power. That is the difference. Your comfort zone shrinks your world slowly. Your ambition becomes quieter. Your standards lower. Your courage weakens. Growth does the opposite. It expands your vision, raises your expectations, and strengthens your spirit. One uncomfortable decision can change your life. One hard conversation, one risky move, one disciplined habit. Comfort tries to stop you at every step because it knows what's on the other side, a new version of you, stronger. So if your life feels too quiet, too easy, too safe, don't celebrate yet. Question it, because comfort is not a destination. It is a warning sign. Growth is calling you higher, and it will only answer those willing to be uncomfortable. So today, make a decision. Stop choosing what feels easy and start choosing what makes you grow. Comfort will keep you safe, but safety was never your purpose. You were created to rise, to stretch, to become more than you are right now. Growth begins the moment you step out of comfort. And that step can change everything.